Hello and welcome to this Python tutorial. Alright, so now we added all the layers in our convolutional neural network, and so now we just need to compile the whole thing by, choosing a stochastic gradient descent algorithm, a loss function, and eventually a performance metric. So let's do this. We already know how to do it since it was the last step of the building process of our ANN in the previous section. We need to take our classifier. I'm copying that, pasting it here, and then dot, because we're going to introduce the compile method. This time we're not adding anything, we're compiling our CNN, so it's the compile method, and then parentheses, and then inside these parentheses we add the parameters. That is the optimizer parameter to choose the stochastic gradient descent algorithm, then the loss parameter to choose the loss function, and then finally the metrics parameter to choose the performance metric. So let's start with the first parameter. The first parameter is optimizer. Here we go, equals. And we're going to choose the same stochastic gradient descent algorithm as we chose in the previous section for our ANN. Remember, it is the Adam algorithm. All right. Then next argument. The next argument is the loss function. So loss equals quote, and inside these quotes we're going to input the name of our loss function, which, remember, is the binary cross entropy. And that is for two reasons. First of all, because this function corresponds to the logarithmic loss, that is the loss function that we use in general for classification problems using a classification model like logistic regression. And the second reason is that we have a binary outcome, and therefore we need to choose the binary cross entropy loss function. And if we had more than two outcomes, like cats, dogs, and birds, well, we would need to choose categorical cross entropy. But here we have a binary outcome, cat or dog, so it's binary cross entropy. Here we go. And now, comma and last argument. So the last argument is the performance metric, and we're going to choose, as usual, the most common one, the accuracy metric. So let's input it. Metrics equals, then in brackets and quotes, accuracy. Here we go. And that's all. Our model is ready to compile. So I'm going to select this line and execute. All right, perfect. Our classifier was just compiled correctly. And so now we are ready to move on to the next step and final step before we get our results. That is the image preprocessing step, where we will fit our CNN that we just built to all our images. So it's going to be a very exciting step, and I look forward to doing it in the next tutorial. Until then, enjoy machine